Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I know I am. Um, I thought I would get on here. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be participating in the 48-hour group build. My order for some supplies is still not it came in yet, so that's a little disappointing. I don't know what's going on there, if the package got lost or what they've got going on. But anyhow, I popped on today, YouTube, scrolling around. I seen Jason from the Blue Ox Model Shop had put out a question that he had heard off of a podcast. If the apocalypse was to come, or the end of the world, or whatever the case may be, the zombies are coming for your models. What 3 to 5 kits would you grab? So I went and kind of looked. It was very hard to pick which ones to grab. So I kind of grabbed stuff that kind of was a little more sentimental to me on cars that I have in my real life, and a couple cars that I would love to have. So the number one for me is going to be this one right here. This is the Johan 69 Roadrunner. My dad's got 3 or 4 of these cars, and these cars are awesome. They're a big car. They are just like my all-time favorite. The 68, the 69s, the Roadrunners, the GTXs. They just really have a special place in my heart. This kit's brand new. I have not even looked at building this kit. I took the cellophane off of it years ago. It's just been sitting there. I did find another one here not that long ago at a garage sale, and I have stripped the paint off of that. So I'm gonna start with that so that I can keep this kit intact. So let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is going to be another Johan kit, and it is the Challenger funny car, the Ramrod. I'm not a big funny car guy, but I do like the old vintage Mopar stuff. This was another neat kit. I've never built this kit, but someday I will. I know a couple other guys that have built the kit and kind of said some tricks and things that they found, but other than that, the kit went together fairly well. So that's going to be my number 2. My number 3, believe it or not, is another Johan kit. Imagine that. This is the Sox and Martin Wild Super Stocker, the Superbird. This is another brand new one. Just like I said, I took the cellophane off of them many years ago and just never got around to building them. A lot of people know that the Johans are a little bit simplistic in a way, but they can be done well. You can detail them. I know a lot of guys in the years past would put different chassis underneath of them to give them a little more detail and just kind of use the bodies. A lot of people used these bodies way back in the day with the slot cars as well. So this would be my number 3. Gotta love Sox and Martin, right guys? Okay, number 4. Imagine that. Another Mopar. So the Mr. Norm 68 Dart GSS. These cars are very cool. Everybody that's in the Mopar community knows who Mr. Norms is pretty much. I have a 68 Dart that I'm doing right now. I love 68, 69 darts. My father had a 69 Dart back in the day that was black with the white Band-Aid stripe. So that's what I'm doing with my real one, is I'm doing it black with the white Band-Aid stripe. It's just mine's a 68 car. This one here, his was a 69. But I've built one of these before. Don't know whatever happened to it. This is a very good kit. This kit goes together very well. I think if I was to open this one up and build it, I would probably do it just like the box art and kind of do it as a box stocker, but maybe, you know, put the wires on it, put spark plug wires in the heater hose and all that, just to give it a little realistic look, which then I guess wouldn't qualify it, I don't think, as a box stock. I'm not sure. But, I mean, look at what I paid for it, guys. Look at that. You don't see that no more. $10.97. Wow. Where are those days? Man, oh man. And my number 5. This is my fantasy car. I don't have a Superbird, and I don't have this, but this one here, I've had this kit for a long time. I love these 51 Henry J's. This Gasser one has always had a place in my heart. This is my second one. I do have one that I built. Look at that. I bought 2 of them back in the day. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I got that, believe it or not, at Kmart for $6.48. Yeah, pretty crazy. But these Revels, I like Revels. Revels are always been good kits. I built one of these to the box art, and it turned out really good. I think it's kind of fell apart. I have not found it. There's about, I would have to say, a good half a dozen to a dozen models that I have built that I just can't find since the move. And it could be a combination of moves, right? Because I remember when I built this kit, I probably was still living with my parents because I was under 18 at the time. And then I moved into my first house, and we were in that house for about 20 years, and then we moved to this house here. So, but yeah, I know I'll find it. I did find the front wheels, so I got a feeling that it's fell apart or it fell off a shelf or whatever. But once I do find it, I will restore it. So that's why I haven't opened this guy up yet. The one that I wish I would have gotten out of this collection, I really wish I would have gotten some of those. I love the Willys. I don't know why I didn't buy them, but maybe it was a money thing. Who knows? But that Willys would be so cool to have. Then I would have to pick another one. If I had that Willys kit, I probably would have to take the Ramrod funny car out of the top 5 if I had that Willys. But yeah, this Henry J is my favorite. Like I said, they're all great kits. You know, they're all just some really great kits. And someday we will sit down and build them all. And of course, you know, I gotta paint that black, right, guys? I mean, I will say, there is a buddy of mine, his name's Paul. He's got a B3 blue, real one. And I really do love his car. It's B3 blue with the stock Steely wheels on it and some dish caps on it. Beautiful car. Paul is a really good friend. He's a modeler as well. Known Paul for a long time. This one here would either be black or it would be blue like Paul's. Maybe I can find another one, duplicate it like Paul's. I know Paul's built one of his own to duplicate it, or his son did, one of the two. So, with that being said, that's the Blue Ox Jason's challenge of what would you do, what would you grab in a hurry. Top 5 kits. Those are my top 5 kits as of right now. This was a hard choice. You know, I don't know about the rest of you, but for me, it was hard. I got a lot of kits that are very kind of personal to me and memorabilia to me. So I, you know, um, tossed and turned for about 40 minutes thinking about this. There was a couple airplanes. You know, I'm a big SR-71 fan, so I have an SR-71 plane that I wanted to do, but that's just not in my top five. The Henry J was there, so you know, tough deal, right? But I do have a question since we're on a day of asking the community questions. I'm looking to purchase a dehydrator, or as many call the Susie Bake Oven. I just kind of like to see what you guys say. Put it in the comments, whatever. You can email me. If you were to buy one, or what you do have is great, send me, you know, the information on yours. I kind of just want to be able to buy one and have some success and not have a bunch of drama and trouble with it. And any of your guys' information would be greatly appreciated. If you had to do it over again versus the one you bought, what would you buy? Just really kind of would like some good guidance from the community on what kind of dehydrator or Susie Bake Oven, as they call it, to purchase. I've always just kind of let them air dry, and I would kind of like to get a oven to kind of lay it down a little flat. So yeah, if you guys would, please give me a comment and let me know what you'd recommend me to buy. If you like this content, you know, please like and subscribe to my channel. Go check out Jason over at the Blue Ox Model Shop. Watch his videos. They're great videos. Keep an eye on some of these things that he does. This is kind of a neat deal. Hopefully we get more people that kind of will look at this and do this as well, and everybody can kind of see what everybody's top 5 favorites are. I think that's going to be kind of cool. I enjoyed watching Jason's, so I hope you enjoyed mine. I hope everybody has a good Tuesday and get ready for your Wednesday. This work week is almost half over. See you all later.